Hi, Enzo Maresca from BBC Sport. How much of an achievement is it for you and your players to reach this final, considering the calibre of the competition? Is it even maybe a little bit of a surprise that Chelsea's reached the final?
We are very happy. We are very proud to play the final on Sunday. The reason why is because this is the Club World Cup, first edition. Best club in the world, they are here. So for us to be there on Sunday is something that we have to be proud. So very happy about that.
Ben, in the front here.
Congratulations, Enzo. Ben Jacobs from TalkSport. A word on João Pedro, a fantastic first start for Chelsea. When did he learn he was starting in the game? And how impressed are you with how quickly he's settled in?
Yeah, very happy for João. We know that João is a very good player against team that they defend deep because he has quality to decide like today. I think another thing that is important about João is that he was on holiday, so probably it's a bit more fresh compared to the rest. So it's something that probably also is important to be aware of that. So happy for João, yeah.
Peter, in the front here, please.
Hi, Enzo. Peter Rutzler from The Times. Congratulations on the win. I just wanted to check on Moises Caicedo. You obviously picked up an injury, went late on, came back on. What is the injury? How serious is it? And then also, obviously, Dario Asugo was signed this summer. I was wondering how long it might be before he can start challenging for his position.
Yeah, Dario had a muscle problem yesterday during the session. Probably he's going to be ready for next season. And yeah, Moi, he twists his ankle. When happened, I told him, because there were just 2-3 minutes to go, I told him that we could play with 10 players. The important thing that was not getting worse because we have a game on Sunday. But he felt that he could try, but he tried and he felt pain. So hopefully he can be fit on Sunday, we see.
Gentleman over here.
Hola, ¿qué tal, mister? Hugo Condés, en directo para Radio Esta Noche Onda Cero en España. Lo primero, enhorabuena.
First of all, congratulations. I feel that the team has been growing over this season in champions, reaching the end. Now, in this tournament, have you tweaked all the what you had in mind of what Chise was about? It kind of breaks the mold, right? That they have to acclimate, first of all, and then they are able to score the goals. I think that the more matches we play together, the better we will be. And we, of course, are concluding on a high note, and we have played several matches together. João, we have brought him on board because we know that with a team that they defend very low on the ball, and he has that skill level. He showed it during the last game during Palmeiras, and I think that he actually showed it during this match.
Hola Enzo, Franco Calio para Tex Sports Argentina.
From Argentina, Chelsea is at a Club World Cup final. Do you think that they're going back to the place that historically it's always deserved? It wasn't always at the top of the league during Champions. This is a spot that Chelsea needs. Well, over the last few years, what I would say have not really been what the club deserves. Luckily speaking, I think that we have been doing quite well, premiers and champions, and also the Conference League, we were able to win it, and now we are here with this amazing level. We are just so proud to be back where the club deserves to be.
So Mark Kerr at The Athletic. You've used 27 players across this tournament. How much has this whole competition been about the squad as much as anything?
No, yeah, the squad, when you play every 3 days in this competition, you need a big squad. You need all the players, but also they have to be ready. And they show that they are a good player, but also we can count on them, how professional they are. And this is for sure something that we need also for the future.
Jacob?
Hi Enzo. Obviously, Christopher Nkunku didn't play much for you last season. He's just had, I think, 3 starts now at this competition. Sort of seems to be playing a different role today. Is he finding sort of a new momentum, new place in the team? Because there's been a lot of speculation about him potentially leaving this summer.
We try to give them the chance when they deserve. In this moment, if Cristo is playing, it's because he deserved to play. And again, I think today was good. He had some moment that he could score. He had some moment that he had some chance. But overall, I think he had a good game.
Kieran, front row, please.
Hi, Enzo. Chelsea have made a hell of a lot of money from just getting to the final of this tournament. I think it's like 80 million quid, around about that.
Not me, Chelsea.
Well, I was going to say, does it make any difference for you, transfer-wise? Do you get a cheeky bonus? Any difference?
No, personally, I don't. I mean, I'm happy for the club, but I don't care because when I prepare a game, I don't prepare the game thinking if we win, we have more money because it's something for the club. It's not for us, unfortunately. We have already clear idea about what this squad need to improve for next season, and hopefully can happen.
Third row, please.
Hola, ¿qué tal? David Álvarez del País, de España.
David Alberce from El País in Spain. I would like to ask you once again for Nkunku. He's played on the right and he would be playing on the left previously. Now, why did you set him at this position and why were you seeking that here today? Well, the first part, he's played on the right, but he did not play on the sidelines, more towards to the right. In the field, we also had Fernandez and Palmer as well. He is of a high caliber and he is a footballer that needs a vast amount of space instead of just a small part of the field. He is of a high caliber and he is helping us.
Enzo, un gusto. Claudio Giglioni de Cadena 3.
Claudio Giglioni from Cadena 3 from Argentina. Tomorrow we're going to be playing the other semifinal. Then you're going to have your opponent, and the two teams have very different features. One is solid, sound, where they have won every single game, and the other one is just taking off with a brand new head coach, and it's building itself. Do you think that this could have any type of repercussion in terms of the opponent that you might end up playing with? I think that there will be both opponents are awesome. It's amazing to see them play, although Xavi just started, but it's crystal clear what he's seeking. And then a team just won the champions, and the other one won it the year before. So both of the opponents, regardless, I think that they are on an equal footing. It doesn't matter which one we're going to be having as our opponent in the final.
Thank you. My name is Olayinka Owolewa. I report for News Agency of Nigeria. Maresca, you've made some transfer this time around. Looking at your squad, how ready are you ahead of next season, and are you done with your transfer business? Thank you.
I think in this moment it's not important to talk a lot about the squad. It's important to talk about this competition, where we are. Again, we achieved the final today. We are very happy, and we're going to try to prepare our best to try to win this competition, and then we're going to start to think about next season.
Yep, third row, please.
Gracias, Enzo. Katia Casorena de ESPN.
Thank you from ESPN. At the end of the day, this is the very first version of the World Cup of clubs. Now, this is both European teams. What do you feel in terms of how you are just overtaking like the world? What is your take on this? Well, I don't necessarily think, the South American teams have also shown that they are highly competitive. Yesterday, I talked to one of my colleagues in terms of how many matches we had played and how many matches they had also played. And I still think the same thing.
En Brasil, el Fluminense jugó un partido.
Fluminense played on December 8th in Brazil, and on the second one on the 12th. From December 8th until 12th of January, they have a vacation time, holiday for us. Our players, prior to the vacations, it was in June of 2024, 13 months. The Brazilian footballers had vacation about 5 or 6 months ago, less than us. So I was talking to one of my Brazilian colleagues. That's just what it is. It is what it is. Our footballers had vacation in June of 2024. The South American footballers had vacations. Fluminense played on December 8th and January 12th. What did they do this month? So I feel that the levels are close to each other with more energy, and I think that we are going to be able to compete.
A lot was made beforehand about the hot weather and the conditions. Can you give us some ideas how it was for the players and for you, pitch side?
Yeah, it was very, very difficult condition, but we tried to deal with that. I just said in Spanish that I tried to say something yesterday, the difference between European team and South American team. Fluminense play December 8 and then January 12. From December 8 to January 12, it's 1 month holiday for Brazilian player. Our player, they had 1 month holiday, June 24. So if you can see this, okay. If you don't want to see, but there is difference of energy between club, Brazilian team, and European team. It's because they had 1 month holiday 6 months ago, and our players, they had 1 month holiday 12, 13 months ago. It's a huge difference. So the weather condition plus the difference of calendar, for me, make that all the teams, they are very close.
We've got time for one more in the front, please.
Ron Blum from AP. In the week you've had João Pedro, have you had a chance to learn anything about him as a person, not just a player? And what did it say to you, him having the poise not to celebrate against his former club?
No, we knew how João good is in terms of player. The reason why we brought him is because this season we faced many teams with low block, and this quality is very good against this kind of team. And then as a player, as a person, first of all, he's from Brazil, and so most of the Brazilian players, they are very happy, they enjoy with the football, and also he worked with a friend of mine at Brighton, Roberto De Zerbi, so I spoke with Roberto time ago, and this is exactly in the way he showed today. Doesn't mean that he's going to be all season like this, because it's not going to happen, but it's good to have him and also as an option.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.